Victims on the deadly collision course likely never saw this truck behind them. And we now know that after striking them, the man behind the wheel, 29-year-old Sayfullo Saipov, apparently had no intention of stopping.
He appears to have followed almost exactly to a T the instructions that ISIS has put out in its social media channels before, with instructions to their followers on how to carry out such an attack.
Inside the rental truck Saipov was driving, crucial clues including pieces of paper praising ISIS, as well as multiple knives. And investigators tell CBS News Saipov probably intended to use the weapons to harm even more people, but simply could not reach them after he crashed.
In many ways, this was now a quote-unquote classic case of the radicalization of a domestic jihadist who associated with ISIS, and this is their new playbook. Very simple: use a vehicle to cause harm.
The morning after the attack, graphic images haunting many returning to work and school. Some of them were right there as the chaos unfolded.
All of a sudden the cops started yelling, "He has a gun," and they all took out their guns from their holsters.
I heard da, 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 da. Instantly I knew it was gunfire.
Those shots, an NYPD officer taking down Saipov, bringing the rampage to an end.
Central, be advised, we have multiple people on the ground from Chambers all the way up to Houston.
It was just after 3 Tuesday afternoon that the first calls were radioed in. Saipov had just driven the rental truck onto the bike path at West Street and West Houston, plowing right into the path of the unsuspecting cyclists and pedestrians. Saipov traveling 14 blocks before eventually crashing into the school bus, where 2 adults and 2 students were hurt. Cell phone video showing him moments after exiting the rental truck, armed with what police say were a BB and paintball gun. Nearby officers ordered him to drop them, and when he refused, that's when they opened fire, one of them hitting him in the abdomen.
Now, as for Saipov this afternoon, police are telling us that it appears he had been planning this attack for weeks. Detectives, we're told, will likely be on scene here for the next several hours, collecting every piece of video and evidence that they can to help with this ongoing investigation. For now, that's latest live from Lower Manhattan. Janelle, Burrell, CBS 2 News.